Hello, this is Mr. Parsons Moore, and I just want to talk to you a little bit about your post 16 options and particularly the next steps that you're going to make. So, this video is designed both for you and your parents or carers. Right, so I think the first thing to say, and one of the things that's really important, is what you are studying at this moment in time. So in terms of qualifications, you may not be used to this, but there are different levels of qualifications, and you're currently studying at level 2, and level 2 is GCSE grades. What your next step is going to be is to look at studying at level 3 qualifications. Okay, so as I mentioned, your next step should be onto a level 3 qualification, or alternatively an apprenticeship at that level. However, and I've got to say this, although I hope that this doesn't apply to anyone, if you don't do as well in your GCSEs as you hoped, it may be that you continue at level 2. So for example, you might go to college and study a level 2 qualification for a year before progressing on to the level 3 qualifications. Now, in terms of qualifications, there's a bit of an elephant in the room, and that is that I can't really talk about qualifications without talking about the money that you could potentially earn. And it goes without saying that the qualifications you achieve, the better they are, the more money you'll earn. Now, that's not necessarily true, and I'm sure some people are going to say to me, well, Mr. Parsons Moore, I know people who haven't got any qualifications who earn a lot of money. And whilst that might be true for some individuals, on average, a university graduate is going to earn £247 more per week than someone with just GCSEs. So when we talk about qualifications and why it's important to get those qualifications, we really can't ignore the fact that the better the qualifications, the more you are likely to earn. Right, so what are your options when you get to 16 and you've taken your GCSEs? Well, there's 3 of them, basically. There are a couple more, but I'm not really going to talk about those because they don't really apply to the majority of people. So the first is sixth form, and that's the kind of thing that you're going to be used to talking about and hearing about. So when I talk about sixth form, I'm talking about a sixth form like we have at Nicholas Chamberlain School or a sixth form college. Now, what will you do there? Well, basically you're going to study A-level or vocational qualifications or a mixture of both. So, for example, you could take 3 A-levels, or you could take 2 A-levels and a BTEC subject, for example, health and social care. In terms of your next step from that, well, usually it's university. I mean, about 85% of students at our sixth form progress on to university, but it could be a higher level or apprenticeship, or indeed choosing a job if that's what you want to do. When I talk about college, we're talking about further education college. So our nearest further education college is North Warwickshire and Hinckley College or Coventry College, and there you're probably going to be studying vocational qualifications. So those are qualifications with a job in mind at the end of them. Now, you're usually going to focus on one area of study. That's a good thing if you are really, really interested in that particular area of study, and that's the kind of job that you want to go into. However, if you're not sure what you want to do, then maybe that's not the best pathway for you. What it can lead to is it can lead to a higher level apprenticeship, going to university, or a job. Now, the last category that I'm going to talk to you about is an apprenticeship. Quite a lot of our students say, I'm interested in taking an apprenticeship, and you can leave at 16 and go on to an advanced level apprenticeship. So that's the kind of next step. There are intermediate apprenticeships, but those are generally at GCSE level, so really you won't have progressed. What those can lead on to if you decide to take an advanced level apprenticeship is a higher level apprenticeship or a job. So those are the kind of 3 main pathways that you could choose to take. So, where are we? Well, I think the first thing to say is that the decision that you are going to make over the next few months is going to be one of the most important decisions you are going to make in your education. And where you decide or what you decide to do is really down to you. We can help you get there, but ultimately the decision is going to be yours. If you'd like a careers interview, then that's going to be offered to you. What I will say is that I'm going to release a few videos over the forthcoming weeks, and those videos are going to explore your options in more detail. However, I hope this video helps give you at least a general idea of where your GCSEs might take you.